Most people don't miss opportunities because they're unlucky. They miss them because they're disordered. And today I'm going to show you how to fix that using a principle from the Solomon card. And I'm also going to show you how to practically apply the principles that we get from the Solomon card into our personal lives. So I'm going to start off a read on the Solomon Card book. If you don't have a book and you would like to get it, please, the link is on my bio. But if you don't have the money to buy the book, I would highly recommend for you to refer to scripture, which is First Kings 1, verse 2, verse 1 to 2, 3, and 4 as well. Yes. So let's start off reading. Um, let's go to chapter 1 of the Solomon card, point 1, which is order comes before opportunity. So in First Kings 1, Solomon doesn't chase the throne, he's chosen for it. But when the crown lands on your head, the real work begins, protecting what's been entrusted to you. David's house was in chaos. His silence created space for Adonijah's ambition. And that's what happens in businesses too. When vision is unclear, noise rises to fill the gap. Adonijah had momentum, but not authority. Solomon had purpose, but waited for divine timing. David gives Solomon a clear charge before he dies. Be strong, act like a man, and do what the Lord requires, so you may prosper in all you do. That is in 1 Kings 2, verse 2 to 3. And going down, in business terms, that translates to strength. You have to lead with conviction, not convenience. Character, you need to let integrity, not agency, drive decisions. Alignment, prosperity follows purpose, not pressure. And the real world move, before expansion, establish your order, define your values, your culture, and your non negotiables. Because every unclear foundation becomes an expensive mistake when you scale. Right. Now, back to how to practically apply this principle into your life. Now, I need you to listen to me because what I'm about to show you right now is what you actually need to use as you read down the whole book and book two as well. Okay, so what I normally do is that after I read maybe the first point like this one, I take my notebook and a pen and I sit down with what I've just read. So, from what I've just read, I have come to an understanding that God entrusts things, businesses, and also people and also relationships to you, right? So, the first question I'm going to ask myself is, what has God entrusted to me? And this can be just about anything. It can be a relationship, right? It can be a business, it can be work, it can be anything. And then you go on to asking yourself the second question: what's the purpose? Which is the why. What's the purpose? Why? Right? What's the purpose of this person coming into my life? Or maybe I need them to be my companion, maybe I need them to be my wife, or I need them to be my husband. What's the purpose of this business coming into my space? What's the purpose of me creating this business? To serve people. Or maybe I'm doing interior designing. I, for one, do interior designing. I would say, oh, God entrusted Arc Interiors to me so that I can interior design for this kind of people, one, two, three, and all those things. And then you go on to asking yourself this question, very important question. You have to ask yourself, how do I protect how do I protect what is being entrusted to me, right? And on this issue of how do I protect what has been entrusted to me, that is where you start, like having like these small actions that maybe you're supposed to do on a daily basis in order for you to protect that. For example, I can say that, how can I protect Arc Interiors, right? maybe I can say that, oh, I can protect art interiors from like closing down because of financial issues by making sure that I source more clients and that I get the right clients who are actually beneficial to the company. Or how do I protect? I can also protect it by creating systems for my employees, you understand, so that they are able to serve our clients with integrity, with principles, or and all those things, right? And then you go on to point number 4, which is the who do I have to become in order for me to be able to protect what God has entrusted to me. So then this touches down to the discipline that you're supposed to live by, the principles that you're supposed to live by, your integrity, and all those things. I hope that we have an understanding. So this is like how you can actually apply, like practically apply the Solomon card into your personal life. And once again, let me say that if you don't have the copy of the Solomon card book, you can get a copy from the link on my bio, or you can just choose to read directly from the Bible, because everything that is written in the Solomon card comes from the Bible. So yeah, see you on the next one, and good luck.